Hi, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel in my nice beauty room. I'm so happy to have you here. Today, we are going to dive into this super deep and intense subject of anti aging. So, take a wild guess. If you're new to this channel and you don't know how old I am, then what do you think? So, if you want to know how I'm doing this, my age, then stay tuned because it's coming right up. Hi, my friends. I'm so glad to have you here. Before I go into the anti-aging subject, I just want to say that this look, if you want to see how I did it, this one, then let me know and I can make a tutorial about it. I just wanted to mention that before because so I don't forget. So, anti-aging. As I said in the introduction, I am much older than I look. Without bragging, I am almost 40 years old. I'm actually going to be 39 in like 2 months. So, and nobody ever thinks that about me. Actually, when I'm going out with my youngest baby, my youngest child in the stroller, downtown or wherever, and it happens frequently that people think that this is my first child and they treat me like this is my first child. I'm a first time mommy and like I need help. So, and then when I tell them, excuse me, I have like a tiny bit of experience, this is my seventh child, they think I'm actually making fun of them. And it happened once even that I had to show them my ID card where all my kids are listed because they did not want to believe me. Anyway, that being said, let's go into the anti-aging. So first of all, I hate that word. Anti-aging is like it's not real, this word. It should be how to age gracefully. But everybody's talking about anti-aging, so we know what we're talking about. So that's the term we're going to use. Um, I'm not against aging. It's a normal thing to happen, and we should embrace it and make the best out of it. And at any stage, try to feel or to be our best. So that's my opinion, how I want to age. Um, I also should mention in that connection that for my pictures or for my videos, I never use filters or anything. What you see is what you get. Okay, so I'm not tricking anyone or whatever. I mean, I know it's very acceptable to use filters and stuff, like everybody does it, but I don't. Never. I don't. Um, Good. So let's go into the anti-aging finally. So, what causes aging? I just want to go in general into that first of all. So, aging is basically caused by free radicals that are caused by your own metabolism, but they are also, from your environment. They're influencing you. So basically, diets high in fat and processed foods, and margarine and starches and alcohol and fried food, fast food, junk food, all of this is loaded with free radicals, which does speed up your aging significantly. Also, of course, asthma, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, all of those diseases obviously also age you a lot faster. In many cases, there is unfortunately nothing you can do about that. But all of the things I'm going to mention, even though each single one might just help a little bit, but if you sum it up, it might just make a difference. So, however old you are, it doesn't matter. It's never too late to start and to make a difference. And there are certain things that cannot be changed, I'm sure. But okay, so we take it from here and we do what we can, and that's the bottom line. We just you know, take a white sheet and start from now a new life. And that's the best life we're going to have. Okay. Okay, when you see me glancing down, it's because I have my notes here right below the camera, because there's no way I can like remember all of these things. While most of these things are instinctively already a huge part of my own daily routine or my diet, um, it's just too much that I cannot remember all of this. Plus, all the words in English, um, so I need some help here. Okay, so first of all, use oils. Oils are your friend inside and out. I'm using oils. I'm going to go in a different video. I'm going to go into my skincare routine and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just going to, in general now, give you a few oils that are actually amazing for anti-aging or for aging gracefully. Okay, so there is the apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, argan oil, rosehip seed oil, carrot seed oil, geranium oil. It's amazing. There's like a huge list. Sea buckthorn berry oil, pomegranate seed oil, cypress oil, lemon oil, sandalwood oil, rosemary oil, jojoba, lavender. The list is long. The nature has given us so many tools to take care of ourselves, and I'm not exactly sure how to translate this now, or if there is even a saying in English that corresponds with that. But my mom always said when we had a burn or a very bad insect bite or something like that, she went into the garden and she came back with some kind of leaf or flower or whatever, and then she rubbed it between her hands and put it onto the mosquito bite or onto our sunburns. And then she said, God has made sure to grow for everything you have, like for every ailment you have, He has made sure to grow something in nature to deal with it, to treat it. So, yeah, so that's how I grew up. And I actually do think that that is true. There is so much in nature that we don't know yet, and we've probably uncovered only like 10% of what is out there. And I'm scratching just with what I'm going to say today. I'm just scratching the surface. So, huge topic. Good. So use oils. Massage yourself with oils. First of all, the oil itself has all these nutrients and it moisturizes the skin. But also, while massaging your face or any other part of the body, you're enhancing the blood circulation and you're bringing the blood flow to your upper skin layers, which brings more oxygen to the skin, which removes toxins and removes waste basically from the skin cells. And that is actually very important because the oxygen nourishes the skin and, brings life to the skin basically. Um, you should also exfoliate like once or twice a week. Rub, have a face rub, and afterwards put on good moisturizer. Have a strict routine of using a day cream and a night cream. And the night cream should be very nourishing and very moisturizing. The day cream should have sun protection factor of at least 20. And most of the most of the products you use should have sun protection factor. That is actually very important. I am now, in addition to my day cream that has SPF 20, I'm using this. It is the Careline Skin Guard Invisible. It's a clear gel face protection with SPF 50. Because the fact is that all these products that say SPF 20, SPF 15, The fact is, you would have to actually use so much of that product to get the SPF 15 that you would have to have a layer like this on your face. So it is better to go for a higher SPF in order to actually get the SPF 20. What you can also do is use a skin toner, just in order to balance the pH level of the skin. When it gets too, out of balance, then it also makes your skin look, not clear and not nice and off balance, and like every little thing helps. You actually, you have to invest a little bit into this whole routine, but once it becomes second nature and you have all the products at home, it is actually not that time consuming and it is totally worth it. There are, of course, things like don't use a straw when you drink. Just imagine when you're using a straw and how you shape your lips going like this. Like if you do that a lot, or smoking, forget about the health side of it, but just having your lips like this all the time, it's just logic. It's just common sense that that increases all the lines around your mouth. Okay, so and besides that, of course, smoking is toxic. There is no way of like whitewashing it. It's just not good for your body. Then, of course, you should eat foods that are rich in antioxidants. I'm going to go into the details a little bit later. You should cut back on sugar, like white sugar, salt, white flour. All of these things release free radicals or activate free radicals in your body, and that will age you. I'm not saying you should cut them out completely, but I think you should, if you want to make a difference, you probably want to make a big cut and to start a healthy lifestyle. And also, I'm going to go into the nutrition part in a little bit. Yeah, so you want to exercise. I know nobody wants to hear this, but exercise, because of the increased heart rate, the increased blood flow, it will also, like I said before, it will bring more oxygen to your skin, and the sweating is actually also very, very good for your pores and for your skin. And besides that, it makes you happy. It releases the happy hormones that are actually good for you, and everything that makes you happy is anti-aging, actually. So then we have the whole issue of retinoid creams, who do accelerate skin cell renewal. Retinoids are basically like a version, for the lack of a better word, of vitamin A, and are very, very effective in skincare. You want to drink a lot of water, a lot of green tea, a lot of veggie juices or smoothies. Not so much fruit juices because they are very rich in fruit sugar. But like concentrate on the vegetables because it's so detoxing and cleansing the whole body, cleansing your bowels, which actually also, like all this body cleansing and detoxing, is rejuvenating and anti-aging. Very, very important. Drink a lot of water. Moisturizing just from the outside is not enough. You also have to moisturize yourself from the inside. So avoid alcohol and like too much alcohol and too much coffee, because both of those things dehydrate the body. Very, very important, reduce sun exposure and or use sunblock at all times, not only when the sun is shining or when you're going out or whatever. I use my sunblock every single day in the year if there is rain outside or clouds or bright sunshine, or if I know I'm going to stay inside the whole day, I don't care. I use my SPF 50 sunblock every single day. It's part of my routine. I'm protecting my skin because the UVA rays actually have been proven to be around all the time, no matter if you're inside or outside, because they will penetrate through glass. And they are also not dependent on sunshine or cloudy days or whatever. They're always there, so they will always be there to damage your skin. So you want to protect yourself. Then, of course, there are a lot of supplements, dietary supplements that you can take, like coenzyme Q10 is a very strong antioxidant which protects cells from damage. Resveratrol. It's very hard for me to say these things in English. Which is also found in red wine. Actually, it's you find it in grapes and berries. They maintain the balance of a protein called sirtuin that helps the longevity of the cells. Please don't make fun of my English. Fish oil, very, very logic. Fish oil omega-3 is very, very good because it promotes smoother skin and reduces inflammation in the body. There are a lot of other ones. I'm just going to skip them because I cannot pronounce their names. Maybe I'm just gonna list them here because I don't want to embarrass myself. So let's skip to the ones that I actually can pronounce: calcium, selenium, vitamin A, B6, B12, C, D, E. All of those vitamins are very, very essential in your diet. And of course, it's best if you get it from the actual food you're eating. But if you cannot, then you might want to take supplements to provide that in your diet. Besides that, there are also herbs that promote anti-aging. I'm going to just mention a few of them. The most commonly known is probably turmeric, which is a very bright yellowish kind of powder when you're cooking. It is an antioxidant, it is antibacterial, it is anti-inflammatory. It reduces damage caused to skin tissue, prevents early signs of aging. It is like an all-rounder, turmeric. There is ginseng. That's how we say it in German, ginseng. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. There is bilberry. I have not heard of that. I got that from the internet, which is very rich in antioxidants, prevents wrinkles and reduces age spots. Ginkgo. It works as a skin tonic and prevents early signs of aging. It strengthens small blood vessels and increases, by doing that, the blood flow, which then also brings more nutrients to the skin. Ground cloves, cinnamon, oregano. These are certain things that actually help with anti-aging. It's amazing. It's like there is a whole natural pharmacy out there. Then, of course, avocados, which sort of corresponds with the oils. But besides avocado oil, you can actually eat the avocados or even put them on your skin. They're so rich in vitamin E that it's just, you don't even need any amazing ointments or something. You just put avocado, smush it up and put it on your skin and make yourself a face mask. And it works amazingly. There are blackberries and blueberries who are powerful antioxidants. A lot like berries and raw nuts. In general, nuts and seeds are very, very important because they are very rich in the nuts and the seeds are very rich in oil and very important oils for your body. And like omega 3, and yeah, so you can load up on those things. And my personal favorite in nutrition is cabbage. I love cabbage. I personally eat something like 2 heads of cabbage, raw cabbage, every single day. Cabbage, broccoli, turnip, sprouts, cauliflower, they're all rejuvenating vegetables, and they fight the toxins in your body. If you want, if you're interested, besides having a tutorial for this, um, if you want to hear more about my own personal eating habits and how I changed my life, I'll be happy to do it. Just let me know in the comment section down below. There is garlic. Garlic reduces the cholesterol in your blood, which is, of course, very, very important in anti-aging. There are, okay, nuts I said already. Watermelon is very rich on vitamins A, B, and C, and it fights the free radicals. And of course, watermelon also provides a lot of water, a lot of liquid for your body. But you have to watch a little bit the sugar content. Okay, so you cannot overeat on that, because like, if you have too much sugar, it's not good, because if your insulin spikes, that is something you want to prevent, because it just increases your appetite again. And but that's then for a video about nutrition in general. Then we have spirulina, we have seaweed, we have wheatgrass. I used to take a wheatgrass shot glass full of wheatgrass, pressed wheatgrass juice, every single day. There are red beans, there are raisins, kale, artichoke, prunes, apples, tomatoes, plums, spinach, pomegranates, carrots. Basically almost every vegetable, or every vegetable under the sun, is super healthy for you. And you know, I'm eating something like 80% vegetables in my diet, raw vegetables. So yeah, so that is the reason why I look the way I do, because I don't have any, I don't have any significant wrinkles. I did notice that ever since I lost a lot of weight, like a lot of weight, I notice here, around here, that it's starting a little bit. That's from smiling. So it could be worse, as long as the wrinkles are from smiling. So we can be happy and satisfied, right? Yeah. So, and then the last thing actually I want to add to this is laugh. Laugh and be happy and do things that make you happy. If you reduce your stress levels in your life, if you declutter your life from all the things that make you tense and make you anxious and stress you out, if you can, then try to get rid of stuff that gives you these bad vibes, because the stress level in your body makes you age much faster. The body, it all takes a toll on your body. You might want to also consider sleeping more hours during the night. And I am very, very guilty of that one, because I'm a very, very busy woman. I sometimes sleep only 3-4 hours at night, because of building up a business, having 7 kids, and I've just started a training as a professional makeup artist. So there's a lot going on, and I'm very guilty of not sleeping enough. And yeah, I'm going to try to work on that. I know it's very important, and I sometimes feel very, very exhausted, and that is just not a good situation to be in. There are, of course, stages in your life where that's the way it is, and you have to deal with it, and that's bottom line, you know, that's how you get through the day and that's how you get stuff done. But make sure that that period of your life comes to an end at some point and it doesn't become like your normal life. Okay. Um, and then there are a few things that personally work for me. You can try them if you want, but and it sort of goes into that line of laughing and doing stuff that makes you happy. Remember when you were a child and you were walking barefoot a lot, or you refused to put on your shoes, or your mom always said, put on your shoes. And you just felt like walking barefoot, or you just forgot to put on your shoes because you're so comfortable being barefoot. So I don't know if you've noticed that in my pictures on my Facebook blog or Instagram or Twitter or on my Leorah latest looks slideshows. Um, on a lot of pictures now during the summer, I am barefoot. I love being barefoot. It grounds me. I need it. I mean, I love wearing high heels and everything, but I love to be barefoot because the connection to the ground for my feet, yeah, it grounds me. The same thing goes for planting something. Plant like a flower in a flower pot or a tree, or do some gardening. This whole connecting yourself with creation and nature, it is so calming, and it's so, I don't know, it brings out something special. I think, like, I feel it brings out this like creative energy, balancing, godliness. I don't know, I can't even put it into words, but it is a very powerful tool, at least for me, as is baking bread. And I do that with a passion every single week. And for example, these ones I baked just last week. I do that every single week for our weekly holiday, the Sabbath. So I do that every week, and it is, even though I can buy these breads everywhere, of course not homemade ones, they're mass produced and they have all kinds of stuff in them that is not recommended by Leorah. But working with yeast dough and see it grow and see it develop and see how the bread rises and see how, I don't know, how the end result is, in the smell in the house of fresh bread, and it brings so much joy to me that even though I have, even without that, enough work to get around the day, but I squeeze it in once during the week because it makes me happy. And that is one tool that goes into this: do something that makes you happy, even though it's work, it's extra work. But it makes me happy and it grounds me, working the dough with my hands. And yeah, it's like meditation a little bit. So yeah, so those are in general my tips and tricks in lifestyle and nutrition. There is also one very important thing you can do, for example, is sleeping on your back. Don't sleep on your stomach, because how smudge your face against the pillow. If you sleep on your side, it still smudges your face, but especially when you sleep on your stomach, your cleavage, everything, you wake up with those wrinkled lines on your face. So if you can, try to train yourself to sleep on your back. I'm right now trying to do that. I always wake up sleeping on my side, but because I'm a side sleeper, I always sleep on my right side. I love to sleep on my right side, and but I'm trying to train myself to sleep on my back, or at least part of the night, because actually dermatologists can see the difference, and they can actually see if you're a right side sleeper or a stomach sleeper or a left side sleeper, because of how the wrinkles develop in your skin and how also facial hair has been rubbed off. Which brings me to another thing. Try to use silk pillowcases, because it is much smoother than cotton, and it will much less create a friction with your skin and rub off facial hair, which anyway reduces when you're getting older, and you want to, keep what you have intact as much as you can, because that will also create overall a more youthful look. But these things, we're going to go more into them in the next video, when I'm going to actually go into the makeup part of the anti-aging routines, what you can do with your contouring, with your eyebrows, with your eyeshadow, to give you a few recommendations what you can do in order to, look younger, take a few years off your face, and feel potentially more confident. And yeah, so with that all being said, I want to invite you to subscribe right now and stay with me, and help my channel grow. I would really, really appreciate it, because this here is really my dream coming true. I love doing it. I realize that I'm not very experienced in front of the camera, but I love it every single second. And yeah, so I really, really want to succeed in this and do this, and bring you good content. So subscribe, give me a like, and leave your comments and your questions and whatever you want to talk to me about in the comment section down below. If you want to see the makeup look, I can give you a tutorial on that one. If you want me to talk about my own diet routine, sort of, I can do that. Please just feel free to, tell me what you would like to see. And yeah, in general, I just love your feedback. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to be very happy to see you here next time, when we're going to go through the second part of the anti-aging special. And now I'm finally showing you another few looks in the category Leorah's latest looks, because now that my electricity is back for a few days, I could actually shoot my outfits for a few days and put together a slideshow for you. So that will come up right now. And yeah, so till we see each other again, hugs and kisses. I love you. And yeah, yay. Let's all age gracefully together. Bye.